Hey everyone, this is Pracheta from Edureka, and in today's sessions we are going to discuss what are joins in SQL. So what are joins? As we can understand from the name itself, the purpose of join is to join tables together. So in this session we are going to talk about different kinds of joins. So in today's agenda we are going to learn what are joins in SQL, what are different types of joins, and then we'll learn hands-on tutorial of joins on MySQL Workbench. Before we get started, if you're new to our channel, please subscribe to the Edureka YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Also, if you're interested in an online certification course, please check out the link given in the description below. So without any further delay, what are joins? So joins are basically commands which are used to combine rows from two or more tables based on a related column between those tables. Joins are used when a user is trying to retrieve data from tables which have one-to-many or many-to-many relationships between the tables. So there can be four types of joins to name, that are inner join, outer join, full join, and self join. We'll further talk about these different types of joins in our next topic. A select query and a join condition can be used together to join a table, and foreign key restrictions are also used to link tables together in most cases of joins. So now let's look into the different types of joins. So how many types of joins are there? To name, there are mainly four joins. First is inner join, then comes outer join. In outer join, we have left outer join and right outer join. Third, we have full join, and lastly, self join. But in MySQL Workbench, we don't have full join. Rather, in place of full join, we use union. And self join works like any other normal join. So to start with inner join. So as you know the syntax of SQL, which are very simple, from the syntax itself, you can understand what you're going to do in the query. So basically you select columns from table 1 and inner join table 2 on column of table 1, which is same as the column of table 2. Basically inner join is the type of join which takes records in both the tables that have the same value. Like we can see from the image, the common area of the left table and the right table gives us the inner join. That is the interaction point of both the tables is the result we get in inner join. So for this, let's go to our MySQL Workbench and check how inner join works. So to start with, we have typed the database we are going to use, that is use sales, and we'll run this query. Now my queries will be using the sales database. So next, we have already created, if you've watched our previous video, you know how we've created this table called customers. So we'll run this and check how it looks. So the customers table have the customer ID, which is ID column, and the first name, the last name of the customers, and the city IDs. While we have another table called the city table, where we have the city IDs as CID and the city names. So once we select C as in customers table, when we are selecting ID from the customers table, first name from the customers table, and the last name and the city name, and the last name from the customers table, while city name from the city table. And we inner join the city table with the customers table with the city ID from city table and city column of customers table. So when we run this query, we will get this result where we have the city names next to the customer IDs. So basically this result has the inner join, that is the intersection point of both the tables. So now let's get back to our next join, which is the outer join. So outer join has two types, that is the left join and the right join. As you can see from the diagrams, that the left join has the left table and the intersection of the left table and the right table, while the right join has the right table and the intersection of left table and the right table. So let's get into the syntax and the definition. So left join or left outer join returns all tables from left table, that is table 1, and the matching records from the right table, that is table 2. And if the result is 0 from the right side, that means that there is no match and it is going to show null. While in right join, it returns all tables from the right table, that is table 2, and the matching records from the left table, that is table 1. And here also, if the result is 0 or null from right side, there is no match. So as you can see in the syntax for left join and right join, left join has left outer join. In MySQL, we don't have to write outer join, but in other SQL servers, we have to write outer. Similarly, for right join, we have to write right outer join or right join in case of MySQL Workbench. So let's try this out on MySQL Workbench. So here from this query, we want the first name from the customers table, last name from the customers table, and the city name from the city table. And the foreign key in both the tables is the city ID, which is named as city in the customers table and CID in city table. So we have equated them and we'll run this query. So this gives us the first name and the last name from the left table, that is table 1, which is the customers table, and the city name, which is the right table, that is the city table. So that's our left join. Now let's write the right join. So for right join, we have written select first name and last name from customers table, city name from city table from customers, and we have joined it with the city table using right join. On same as before, the city ID from the city table and the city from customers table. Now what happens when we run it? So here you can see we've gotten the city names from the city table, but for the ones which were not matching in the customers table, we've gotten null as a result. So as we saw in the PPT where it said that if there's no record in the left table, then it's going to show us null. That's what it shows here. So that's for outer join, left and right join. Now let's look into the next join. Next we have full join. So the full join query doesn't work on MySQL Workbench. Here we rather use union instead of full join, which we'll talk about in our next video. So let's discuss what full join is. So full join or full outer join returns all records when there is a match in left or right table. So that means we'll get both the tables as a result. So this, as an alternative, we can also use union. That is where we get both the tables as a result in MySQL Workbench. But the syntax, other than MySQL Workbench, looks something like this, where you have to select the name of the columns from the required table, where you join it with another table with full outer join on the foreign key, that is the column which is same as the column of the other table. And last but not the least, we have self join. So self join is basically any regular join where the table is joined with itself, and it can be used with different where conditions, as you can see in the syntax, where you have to select the columns from the table 1 and table 2 where you put the conditions that you require. So that's about self join in SQL. So guys, that's all about joins in SQL. I hope you've understood all the different types of joins and you've understood the hands-on joins on MySQL Workbench. So as we have seen, the syntax are easily understandable for all the joins. I hope it is clear to all of you, but if you have any further queries, do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you. Until then, happy learning.
I hope you have enjoyed listening to this video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries, and we will reply them at the earliest. Do look out for more videos in our playlist and subscribe to Edureka channel to learn more. Happy learning!